Hi everyone, welcome back. This is my second video in this idea of what do I do in the classroom, why do I do it? So after the first one, I'm thinking what really matters second, and I've got a list of a lot of things that I've been thinking about and I've always been thinking about just to draw the people's attention, both teachers and students. And the second one has got to be, I think, that there are no dumb questions. Been interesting over the years that I'll get students who are 17, 18 leaving school, and they'll write back things to say thank you and comment on what I did and how I treated them in class. A very common thing comes up from those students is that I never belittled, put down students, and there were no dumb questions. That's the big one. There are no dumb questions. Now, every teacher knows that there shouldn't be anything about students having dumb questions. Incredible though, I look back to my own schooling. I'm going to tell you his name. I don't know if he's still alive. I presume he wouldn't, but he may be. Had a teacher called Mr. Snodgrass. And it was a year 11 English class, and I plucked up the courage to say something, because I normally was quiet and thought I didn't want to say anything. And this one day I commented on some poem, and it felt like I really knew what I was talking about for once. And he just looked at me and he said, that's got to be one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. Well, it's bad enough to tell a kid it was dumb, but one of the dumbest he ever heard was, oh, it was shocking. So I clammed up. I never said another thing. I wonder even if I actually ever listened to him. I can't remember him ever teaching me anything from that point on, but it's just such a big deal. And I know it's easy, and every teacher knows not to say that there's dumb questions, but I actually proactively even talk about it. I'll say to kids, I'll say, I've got a dumb question. And it's reassuring them all the time. And it's not even just a matter of saying, oh, there's no dumb questions. It's just saying, look, whatever you think, I go a step further. I go saying to students all the time, whatever you're thinking is not silly. It's not dumb. And even when I get students, I'm always saying, if you ask me a question that I think, what's this all about? There is a reasoning behind it. So it's not a stupidity. It's just the fact that people will be thinking things that are logically, but unfortunately those logical will be wrong. And I go back to one of my favourites all the time. If you had 0.2, and people get sick of me mentioning it, but I'm going to keep saying it, 0.2 times 0.3, it's logical in their brain for people to say it's 0.6. If you want to watch my other videos on decimals, you'll see about it. It's not 0.6 or 0.06. But it's pretty simple and logical to go, it was one decimal and one decimal is going to be one decimal. Unfortunately, it's wrong. So just, yeah, in everything you do, I think about the students, if they do watch this through to here, and they sit in the class and they know their teacher belittled them or made them feel small, whatever. It's just one of those things that I wonder if they could be empowered to deal with it, or if there's a chance to go to the teacher sometimes and say something about it. I won't go any further. I'll leave that with people to think about for themselves. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the future.